How you doing, everyone? We are at Hitch Fit with Bert. Bert is an online client. He did the Lose Weight, Feel Great plan. He lives up in Iowa. It's actually, we knew each other before. We had met each other at a Gold's Gym. He had followed us for a while and was ready to transform his life. So we just got done shooting pictures. This guy looks absolutely amazing. He started day one at 248 pounds, stepped on the scale today at 208 pounds, a 40-pound drop. Body fat started somewhere around 25%. Today, 7.19% for about 18% drop. His belly started somewhere around 40 to 41 inch. Today, 32.5 for an 8.5 inch drop. Bert, absolutely amazing, man. I mean, the visual side of you is completely transformed. Take us back to day one, or I guess even prior to that, how you were feeling, how you got to that 248, and what ultimately changed in your mind to say it's time to get the best version of myself.
Well, I've been lifting, as part of attached to athletic programs since high school, but never really lifted for myself. And there I was up in Iowa, not a lot of trainers around to help, and I was making it to the gym, but just wasn't getting anywhere, and I was gaining waist size, but not as much muscle as I was like. And it happened to be the case that I saw your post on Facebook and connected with you, and we set up a workout program, and it worked very well.
Awesome. So tell us, like, the transition of your lifestyle that day one, and then the changes that needed to make, throughout.
Well, I mean, I ate as healthy as I thought. Chicken, but large portions of it. Not saturated fat, but large portions of it. Alcohol was seldom, but it was there. Mm-hmm. And that, to answer the question of how I got started, was that. And then as we did our transformational diet, really, showed me that I didn't need nearly as much of that. It was the smart things to eat. And of course, we cut out alcohol essentially entirely. So those were probably the major changes.
So we talk about lifestyle change. Obviously we're talking about nutrition at this particular point, but when we're talking about cutting out alcohol, a lot of times when you're cutting out alcohol, now you're not going to places where you're going to make a poor choice and domino into another poor choice. What do? You drink alcohol, then you go out, I want to go eat some IHOP, I'm starving, it's 2 in the morning, I want to do it, it's easy, it's whatnot. So eliminating that eliminates a lot of other negative choices that can take place, not including DUIs and car accidents and all that could happen with drinking. So from a visual standpoint, it's very obvious you look dramatically different. Tell us from an internal standpoint just how you're feeling comparative to 248 pounds.
Surprised.
Yeah.
Surprised. Yeah, I remember corresponding with you about halfway through it, and a common refrain in our communications was, dude, this is crazy. This is nuts. This can't be healthy. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was like, 8 pounds, whatever it was in that first month. Is like, this can't.
What's going on?
I'm supposed to work you up for cancer and stuff when that happens. So, I'm a physician by day, so rapid weight loss, if I just present my weight loss to some doc, didn't take a look at me, he's like, oh, you need a staging CT scan and stuff. So it was a surprise. That's what and
to touch on that, you're a physician. Unfortunately in America, I think a lot of doctors don't necessarily understand the nutrition side as well as they need to for this type, because we're going internal health and we're going visual health too. You going through this, what you thought was good for health and visual was a little bit different than what it truly was. So if you can touch on that, what can we do to help educate everyone out there, not only doctors, but just everyone?
The bigger changes that I kind of did was going from 3 meals large per day to, as I tell my friends, more rabbit food, where it's like multiple small during the day. It's even the kinds of vegetables that you would eat with carrots. Carrots are healthy.
Yeah.
No actually shows Micah that's actually all straight up carbs.
They have healthy additions to them, but they also have sugar in them.
Tons
So
of
there's
sugar,
things
yeah.
like sugar that we have to eliminate, where people go, well, I eat fruit all day, and I'm going, so you're throwing sugar down your throat all day. They have great, healthy purposes with them, but they're also, they're not the greatest for achieving a certain health level and achieving a certain visual level.
And my goals, exactly.
Yeah, and your goals. So take us to now, to how you're feeling. What future goals and plans do you have now?
A high school friend of mine sees me on Facebook, and they're asking me serious questions, seriously, saying, so are you doing modeling now? I feel incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not the kind of question that I thought I would be asked within a year ago. And it's a lot of fun. I feel great. I'm going to have to completely reboot my wardrobe.
Which is the only hidden cost at Hitch Fit. The only hidden one. We don't talk about that, but I apologize. You're going to have to buy new clothes at the end.
It is. I didn't mark that into my little budget for the year, but it's true. But it's a fun hidden cost.
Yeah, it absolutely is. So what can you tell people out there that were you, that 248-pound guy, or that, internally maybe you weren't where you wanted to be, or the confidence women? What can you tell those people out there that maybe just contemplating, is this right for me,
They can do it. I didn't think that I would be this cut, this ripped, but it was just a matter of doing it, of making it to the gym no matter how tired I was after work, of making the right choice in the diet no matter how hungry I was, of doing the right thing. And I hate to make too close of a parallel with the 12-step program that alcoholics make, but really it is just about make that right choice that time. And then here you are 4 or 5 months later, and
you're a completely
7% body fat, and I was like, how did I come to this?
And the good thing is now you're educated with what to do. You're going to stay fit and healthy the rest of your life. So a cool thing that I just found out about him too is he's 208 pounds today. When is the last time you weighed 208 pounds? He's 36 years old.
I wrestled at 212 pounds in high school.
In high school. So like what, 18, 19, 20 years ago?
Something like that.
That's absolutely amazing.
I'm loving it.
I'm blown away today. I'm so excited for this guy, where he's come, and just his whole shine and whatnot. So, definitely check out Bert and all the other transformations at Hitch Fit, and you guys have a healthy and happy day. Congratulations,
Thanks,
sir.
man.